I'm Nic Harcourt, and we're here at the Hotel Cafe in Hollywood for our Spark Disruptors event. And I'm here with my mate, Chris Pierce. Good to see you, mate.
It's great to see you, Nick.
You know, you and I have spoken a couple of times over the years, and I think I know a little bit of your story. But for the people who are watching this for the first time and being introduced to you, tell us a little bit about music for you at the beginning. When did you first hear music? What's your earliest recollection of music?
My earliest recollection was my parents spinning records, Pasadena, California. Aretha Franklin. I come from a very diverse background. So my mother was listening to, the Beatles and Paul Simon and folks like that. My dad was spinning Coltrane and Aretha Franklin and Etta James and a lot of great soul stuff, soul and jazz basically. But I always gravitated towards the records, and I'd actually pick records out before I could walk. I'd crawl to records that made me feel well. And then my parents got me involved in singing at church. I did that for a while, did some community stuff, took a bunch of different lessons. At around 15, I went deaf. And so that was just devastating due to a condition called otosclerosis. And so I had the option to get some of my hearing back from a surgery, and I did that and on my right ear, and I was able to get a scholarship to go to USC, study jazz, and then I got a road tour with Sonia Dada, toured with John Butcher back in the day as his background singer, and then I've just been cruising around ever since.
Let me spin it back a little bit though, because you went through that pretty quickly, which I appreciate. But at the same time, I want to sort of focus in on what it was about the music that got you. Now, I know you said that you went deaf at a young age, but what was it about that music? What was it about those singers that who you were listening to?
Well, I think one of the early recollections is my father singing to my mother, and that feeling in the house of what that did, and the love that it brought, and the love that it brought into our house when he'd sing to her. That made, I think I saw that and heard that and felt that, and it made me feel good as well. And I feel like hearing their music, the music they played, along with their appreciation, their deep appreciation for a lot of these songs, like great songs. I think that just, whatever was going on inside of me, this water that was boiling inside of me, the blood that was boiling, because I feel like I was born as a music maker and as a music lover, but it took some time to kind of, for it to boil up and for it to develop. I think my parents' appreciation towards music, I think, was the main thing, and the love that brought, because they weren't together for a long time, and I think music always took me back.
Connected you back to that
that
time
love,
and place.
Yeah, that love and feeling, as the brothers righteous would say.
Well, and that's the beauty of music as well, isn't it? It's like you can hear something and it'll just take you right to the moment where you perhaps first heard it.
This one's called American Silence, and it's the first single off my new album coming out next year. And this is the first time performing it, American Silence. Will you rise up when your comfort is in jeopardy? Will you resist justifying the complexities? Is simplicity convenient in your quest to pacify? When you look in the mirror, can you see your own disguise? Can we sing a song for you? Will music move your heart and mind? Will our song arrest you? American silence is a crime. We see the music move you as you lay your burden down. We feel the music grip you as your heart is soaked in sound. And when the song is over, if you decide to clap aloud, will your applause mean anything with stitches on your mouth? Can we sing a song for you? and mind. Will our song arrest you? American silence is a crime. We sing for the freedom, we fight for all it's worth. We sing for humanity so we can all walk the earth. We sing with honor to live to sing another song. We sing through the pain and we keep on marching on. Can we sing a song for you? Oh, will music move your heart and mind? Will our song arrest you? American silence, American silence, American silence is a crime.
Let me ask you about your own songs, and you've been writing, obviously, and recording for a while, as well as performing.
Yeah.
And most recently, you seem to have been very prolific recently. And I think that perhaps has something to do with this moment in time.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the songs that you've been writing this year?
Yeah, I've been, you know, as of course, like everybody, I've been at the house a lot, trying to figure everything out, just like everybody. And during some of the protests, civil unrest, the murders that were going on, some of the injustice, some of the spotlights on oppression and injustice and inequality, and then John Lewis passing away, the great statesman of our time, civil rights leader. I think that everything just kind of, it prompted me to sit down and start writing. And a lot of my own dealings with and situations that I've been in that have dealt with a lot of those things. I felt like things that I've maybe compartmentalized and put aside over the years to survive and try to stay positive and get along with people. I feel like a lot of that came to surface in a lot of the writing. And so it was almost like a lot of these songs were written already. I just hadn't actually put them into form. But a lot of ideas that I've wanted to write about for a long time that I just, you know, didn't have the time, didn't have the courage, I wasn't prompted by just being surrounded by other people that are actually standing up and fighting for things, and feeling that energy and feeling like folks are, okay, here we go again. We're actually fighting for this again. How long is it going to last? And seizing that moment and writing some songs that I thought could make a difference. This one is called It's Been Burning for a While. Woke up this morning, saw that smoke up in the sky. Crowd of people watching, asking who and how and why. Flames are rolling down the city, rolling for a mile. How'd it get so bad, you ask? It's been burning for a while. You say it's in the eye of the beholder. Well, I'll just go and check. Now there ain't no chip up on my shoulder. That's your boot up on my neck. How'd these flames go so far, you ask? Now they've gone 1,000 miles. I got a news flash for you. They've been burning for a while. It's been burning for a while down here. Glad you stopped to see. And ain't no water gonna douse it down until you hear from me. You say it's in the eye of the beholder. Well, I'll just go and check. Now there ain't no chip up on my shoulder. That's your boot up on my neck. They say it's in the eye of the beholder. Well, I'll just go and check. Now there ain't no chip up on my shoulder. That's your boot up on my neck. It's been burning
while. It's been burning for a while. It's been burning for a while. It's been burning for a while down here. Glad you stopped to see. And ain't no water gonna douse it down until you hear from me. Oh, until you hear from me.